In this video, we're going to cover how kinetic task handlers work and their overall structure. Task handlers can be thought of as miniature functions that work within a process defined in the Kinetic Task Engine. Via the Kinetic Task Builder, task handlers are tied together with business rules and logic, allowing you to automate processes end-to-end across your enterprise. For this demonstration, we'll be automating a case create in Salesforce.com via the Task Engine. The current list of available Kinetic Task Handlers and sources curated by Kinetic Data can be found on community.kineticdata.com. You can easily go out to this site, find and download any relevant handlers that you want to use in your process. For this demo case, we'll choose Salesforce. Each handler has an overview, a download section, and a detailed description of how the handler was built. For each task handler that Kinetic Data curates, we provide thorough documentation. From here on Kinetic Community, you can download and install any relevant handlers you want into your task engine for use. Once downloaded, handlers can be imported via the admin console into your task engine. In the Kinetic admin console, click on the Build tab and then choose Handlers. The task engine features an easy-to-use, wizard-based import process. In this scenario, the Salesforce case create handler already exists in this particular engine, but we have the option to overwrite it. After the import is successful, we can configure the username, password, and any other parameters that are required for this handler to execute against our Salesforce.com environment. We can also manage categorization of handlers from here, ensuring that we have easier management over time of our list of handlers. Once finished, hit Save. Task handlers are made up of three main parts: inputs, outputs, and a function. The function is code that processes inputs and creates outputs. The first handler in this process retrieves information about a Salesforce account. That data is then passed to the Salesforce.com case create node. Double-clicking on a node in a task tree will expose that handler's input parameters. Input parameters are defined when the task handler is built. You can see here that the lookup account field is referencing the information retrieved in the previous node. If we click on another handler further down the tree, we can see the outputs of the Salesforce.com case create handler. The Salesforce.com case create node returns one output, which is the case ID. These outputs are also configured when the handler is built.